Hello, everybody, and welcome into December 26, 2023. Ken Stout Live with the Zoom Homies. The Zoom Homies with Ken Stout Live. That was me doing the echoing. I just switched over to Google because Firefox locked up 3 times within the first 40 seconds, and there's just no sense in that. So, Darren Gilholm is with us. William Dawson Gray was briefly with us. Chris Garrett and Josh Kinder is with us. Wintermute says, hello to my little brother, who is now a managing mod. Hopefully he's still here. Alex Cheek is joining us. Boy, this must be a rare night tonight. Rare night. So I'm going to replay the opening. And Zoom is still muted. They can talk to one another, but they're not being heard yet. So here comes the opening again. I want to see how it goes this time around on Google Chrome. Almost sounds like the audio is kind of messed up. I'll have to look into that, but it's more a test than it is anything. I did speak with one of the production people at TSO, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, and he said I could play the videos on YouTube and I should not get any kind of copyright notification strikes or anything else. So let's welcome in the Zoom homies. William, Joshy, Greg, Darren, and Alex was with us, and he no longer is. You guys can now say hello to YouTube world for me, if you would, please.
Hello to YouTube world for me, if you would. Screen on.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
Great. So if you want to join us on the Zoom panel, it's kstoutz00m@gmail.com. Send me an email. I'll get you the credentials and bring you up on screen. That's for my little brother than it is anybody tonight. I don't know if he's still watching or not. I could send him a quick message to find out. Yes, my background is from tonight's concert that we attended, as well as this afternoon. This lady right here is photobombed this. Thought that was kind of funny. Great show. Highly recommend. If they're close to your town or you can get to see them, I highly recommend it. It was awesome. Awesome. I'm going to try to find another video that I shot. I'll hopefully see how the test goes. So my little brother said he's here, but he's old and it's almost bedtime. That's right. It's past 9 o'clock, little brother. What are you doing up? You know what? I think I can shoot him the creds a different way since he's family. Let me do this real quick. I'm going to go back to that for a brief second. And
how was that steak I know you had?
That steak that you know I had was delicious. Although I ended up bringing about half of it home because of the appetizer and the salad and everything else we had. And that was not my little brother too. We used the gift card he gave us for Christmas. And that's where she wanted to eat, so that's where we went to eat. Very good. We had many, I call it miniature shrimp. I don't know what the technical name for it is.
Popcorn shrimp.
Popcorn shrimp. Thank you, Bill.
I actually do. I don't eat much seafood, but popcorn shrimp, I used to like that.
It was good. It had jalapeno peppers. It had peppercorn, banana peppers, as Mrs. K likes to call them. It had some other kind of peppers on there, and I ate a lot of them with the jalapeno peppers. They were fantastic. And we had cheesecake afterwards. Oh, man, it was... I had ribeye. She had chopped beef, I think it was. She liked it. She said it was good. She had a sweet potato with butter and... Do what, Chris?
Chop steak.
Chop steak, yeah. Yeah,
Like a
chop steak.
hamburger.
Basically, yeah, that's what it was. But it was good. We had to wait about 20 minutes to get in. Rick Lakes is saying hi. He's at his mom's. Hello, Rick. Good to see him. Again, I cannot tell you enough. If you get a chance to go see Trans-Siberian Orchestra, go. Don't miss it. It was really nonstop. 2.5 hours. Nonstop.
What seats were you in? Did you have
Well, if you must know, we were in, huh?
Did you have really good seats or sort
Well,
of
yeah, I
good
sent
seats?
pictures. We had great seats. We were in section F3, floor 3, row 10, seats 11 and 12. I specifically picked seats on the outside so we would have a good view. Now, we've already talked about it. When we go next year, she wants to sit not on the floor, but up in the balcony and a little further back than what we were, which will still be good seats. Kind of, if you look over this lady's head, she wants to sit kind of like right in that area right there. I know you can't see, I'm pointing the mouse, but that's where she was. Long Dog joins us from California, says, sea peppers are your friend or the ones you order? Yeah, it added to the popcorn shrimp. It was really good, really good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, our seats were fantastic. This picture, by the way, we were not in the right seats. We were in seats 11 and 12, but we were in section F1 because it wasn't too clearly marked. And I got to thinking, we were only 10 feet away from the stage at this point. I'm like, man, these are great seats if these are truly our seats. And then I got to thinking, so I asked one of the ushers, I said, is this section 3? And he laughed. He says, no, sir, you're in section 1. Section 3 is back there. So we had to go back to our section, but they were still great seats. Right by the soundboard, you guys wouldn't believe the equipment they use on.
What about the handicap section of seats?
They had a couple areas for that. Actually, a woman in a wheelchair came down and she got out of her wheelchair and walked over to her seat. She was 2 rows up, but they do have handicap designated areas for people that, stay in their chairs and whatnot. I will probably see at least one more concert down there. Ski Man joins us. Hello, Ski Man. Ski Man 21632 joins us. One of these days I'll be privileged to know what the 21632 means. Yeah, Chris, go ahead.
Only kind of event you don't want to sit on the front row is a basketball because the ball might hit you.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to sit at that particular venue on the front row for a game of anything. I did point out to Mrs. K where I've been there twice now this year. Okay. I now know what that means. I pointed out to Mrs. K where we sat the one basketball game my son took me to see, and they were actually behind the stage and up 2 rows or 2 heights. Would have been horrible for this concert. Man, it was just so good. I really hope some of the videos I took came out. Some of them I've already scanned through and they did not, which is disappointing. Or maybe it just downloaded wrong or something. I don't know. It was a good afternoon. And at 3:25 p.m., her work sent a text and said, "Can you work tonight?" And she's sitting in the living room as we speak. Yes, Alex, you were going to say something?
I just was going to say, I'm surprised. I'm sure you know I'm surprised to see Mr. Kinder here tonight.
No, actually, I'm surprised to see you. Joshy joins us every night. Joshy's pretty good about joining us every night. Unlike certain people that live south of the Mississippi. I'm not going to mention any names.
He's probably not in there right. He's probably not on camera right now because he's mad at me.
Well, he might not be there right now because he might have got popcorn or who knows. Kevin, my brother says nope. I don't know what the nope means. I got to play Doug Betts on that one. I sent him the creds on Facebook. Hopefully he'll join us briefly. I know it's getting late, past 9 o'clock. So I am an old man, but my sleep habits are so incredibly messed up that 9 o'clock seems to be a good time to start. if I don't catch anything on tonight from playing the little bit of TSO I did, then Sunday night during the debacle, 12-hour debacle, I'll play quite a bit. One of the songs they did, two guitarists and a singer, and it was a Christmas tune, obviously. And 3/4 through it, one of the guitarists breaks into the beginning of ZZ Top, rumor spread round that Texas town, LaGrange.
Oh, yeah.
He breaks out in LaGrange, and the singer turns around and goes, "What's going on here?" And then the other guitarist, he picks up on it. So now you're at a Christmas concert with ZZ Top, and I didn't get the video started in time to catch all that. And then the guy that was doing the singing, he caught on, and if you closed your eyes, you would have swore you were at a ZZ Top concert. He was that good. Not a bad show. I can't think of one bad moment of the show at all. Really.
Now,
Now,
the
it's like
tickets-
the Alex.
Were the tickets that expensive?
Yeah, the tickets were $99 a piece for floor seats, and then after everything, after all the taxes and the service fees, and the this fee and the that fee and everything else, it ended up being $250 total. So it's a little pricey, but it was well worth it. This is a
Did you
once
pay
in a
for
life.
parking?
Well, the parking's a different story. I don't want to talk about the parking. The parking, they give you a ticket and they say you have to scan the barcode to pay. We couldn't scan the barcode. We tried for 15 minutes to scan the barcode. Couldn't scan the barcode. So I told Mrs. K, I said, we're leaving. Even if I got to drive through the gate, we're leaving. We get down there and it said, the link said Zoom may not be supported. That's interesting. Anyway, we get down there and there's a thing there that says, scan the ticket. There he is. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to put his camera off. He doesn't have a shirt on. Oh my good. We have standards around here, sir. Camera off. He doesn't have a shirt. Oh my good. We have standards around here, sir.
Well,
and he's
I told
watching.
you it's about bedtime here. It's about bedtime.
And you're watching the stream and you didn't mute YouTube. You're such a rookie.
Well, first timer. It's for here.
That is true. You are a first timer for here. So mute your YouTube.
There. Now I got it turned down. Can you hear me?
We can hear you on Zoom. Yes.
So I turned the iPad down.
Right. Yeah. If you don't, it echoes. So welcome in, little brother.
So I can hear everybody.
Can you hear my little brother, everybody?
Yes.
Yeah. I guess.
Do
I
you want to
can.
hear
There's
my
a
little
red-
brother, everybody?
Of course they do.
No.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Well, Greg is a veteran, Army, Navy, Army, however you want to look at it. I think you were Army first, then Navy, right, Greg?
Yes.
And 20-some years?
Yeah.
Yeah. We give Greg a lot of crap. And you may remember Alex. I think you've seen him. Josh Kenner's coming back into the picture. Williams had a rough day. He's been playing Destiny 2 all day. He looks like he's dozing off. Darren's over in England, and Chris is in Georgia. We tease him all the time about being in Alabama, but he's actually in Georgia.
Well, Georgia ain't that bad. I lived in Georgia.
That's true. You did. That's when you worked for Lowe's?
No, H.H. Craig.
Oh,
And
that was
Lowe's.
okay. All right.
Where
Well,
did
I'm
you
old
live
and I
at
have
in
bad
Georgia?
memory, so you know how that goes. By the way, thank
Where
you
did
for
you
the gift
live
card.
at
It
in
was
Georgia?
delicious. Do what, Chris?
Good.
Where did you live at in Georgia?
Where did you
I
live
lived
at
in-
in Georgia?
Just outside of Atlanta on the west side in Lithia Springs, and I lived in Columbus, Georgia, down in the south.
Okay.
I still want to get down to the aquarium in Atlanta. I want to see that. I hear good things.
I want to go
about
to
it.
the new Braves stadium and see it.
That's a long way to go for a baseball game, though.
Yeah, it's on the north side of Atlanta, so that ain't too bad. 8 hours.
I
And then
want
you
to go
got-
see
so
a Taylor.
you'd make it do what, Greg?
I want to go see a Taylor Swift concert.
Let me know how that goes, would you? I have no desire. So if you did go to a Braves game, you'd make it a 2-day trip, wouldn't you? Go down, watch the
Yeah.
game.
All right. We'll go to a Saturday matinee game and stay Saturday night and come home Sunday.
We should try to do that this coming summer.
I just want to see Truist Park. They say it's an incredible ballpark. I've been in the other ones down there downtown. This one's up in Kennesaw on north side of town. They say it's awesome.
Is this the one they built for the Olympics and then the Braves took over?
No,
No?
it's a new one, brand new.
Newer
couple
than
years old.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was 20 years
That was-
old, trying to build a new one.
Yeah, that was Turner Field, I think,
The Olympic Stadium was 20 years old?
Yep.
or more. Probably more.
Wow.
I remember Fulton County Stadium.
Fulton County, yeah.
Fulton
that's
County,
right.
yeah, I remember that. Never been there either, but I remember the stadium. Yeah, we'll have to plan a road trip. That'd be all right.
Yeah, I'd like.
Go early enough to go to the aquarium, then catch the game, spend the night, and come back. That'd be all right.
Yeah, or take 3 days.
Take our golf clubs, maybe get in 9 holes somewhere.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I so wanted to play Sunday, but man, I was so tired. I knew I couldn't.
I'm same. I thought about it was beautiful weather, but it was just I was just too thin.
Yeah, it would have been with her having to work and everything. Joanne had to work too, though, right?
Yep, she had to work Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
Yeah, she worked Christmas Day. They called her. Well, they texted her at 3:25 this afternoon and wanted her to work tonight. She's sitting right in there.
Nope.
See if I can find another picture here to change to. Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about what you do, little brother?
Well, I just showed a little bit of what I do there. Can you see that? I don't know how well they can see it though on my
Let me
phone.
spotlight you and everybody be able to see you pretty good. There you go. Now you're spotlighted.
Oh,
That's
he has the music.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll stand up. I'll get up real quick before bedtime here, get a little exercise.
But you, please don't show us your. Just show us the room.
That's
So
all
I'm guessing you probably don't pay for like Amazon Music or Spotify or any online service like that. You got all the music you could ever want to listen to right there.
all vinyl for me, and then here's some equipment. I guess I can't see it because I got the phone turned around.
That looks good. I like the moon background, by the way.
Yeah, that's new. I just added that, and then I'll turn these lights on. I'll just show you real quick. Real quick.
Are you going to play an album?
I mean, I can, but I probably sound like crap over the YouTubes or whatever you guys.
Are you still watching movies on VHS too, or have you switched to DVD?
No,
Yeah.
Alex, he does not.
There's some of my classic cars.
I like the
Some of my-
PBR glass in the back.
Yeah, well, that's a pan. That's a 7-ounce can.
It's a can, actually?
Yeah, it's an old. Yep.
Oh,
Anyway.
a coin collector.
House Blue Ribbon.
Yeah, it was a bank.
Yeah, PBR.
Yeah. So I'll show you my posters. There's my Pink Floyd. I guess you can see it.
Yep, a little bit of a reflection, but pretty not too bad.
Here's my Zeppelin. And then there's a picture our mother painted back in many years ago. She
Oh
painted
gosh,
that for us.
what that? Yeah, that was a long time ago.
This is a puzzle that I built. That's a cake poster. This is my
Cake is not what you eat, Alex. It's a group.
Grateful Dead poster.
I've never heard of it.
Do you know who
That's a
ZZ
quilt.
Top is, Alex?
This is
Do I know what?
Yes.
Who ZZ Top is?
I've heard of the name, but it's not one that I usually listen to.
I don't know I can't see what you're seeing, so these are some more records.
See the Beatles and the Police. Your Globe, your Kiss. I can't tell what the one next to the Police is.
And then is that
Sure.
the band?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this is pretty cool right here. Can you see that?
Yeah, I like that. I like that poster.
I haven't.
Is
got
that
a-
a banner? Is that an IU Hurricane Users banner?
It's a rug.
Oh, okay.
Okay, who can tell me who this is without reading it?
I know.
You win a prize if you can tell me who this is.
Bob Dylan.
Yeah, you win the prize. My brother will send it to you soon. It's the prize I won. You get it. Anyway,
Well, he
that's
might have
the
won.
prize.
He might have won tickets to go see Trans-Siberian Orchestra next year.
He might have. Yeah,
you
he
might have.
might
You
have.
never know.
Anyway, that's my little piece of the world. This is what I do in my fun time. Hello, come in.
That's a doorbell for Zoom. That lets me know someone is here, and that would be Sam.
Yours
see
is a
this-
whole lot more. Yours is a whole lot more neatly organized than mine.
Now the real question is, can anyone guess what the liquid is inside of the skulls?
Colored water.
Liquor,
What'd you say?
liquor.
Yeah, what kind?
Vodka,
Yep, they're both vodka. Whoever said that's correct.
me, and I don't even drink.
I don't either. I just collect skulls.
So that means it's been.
But I know
sitting
vodka.
on.
I know vodka's clear though. So
Right.
Ski Man said
Well,
tequila.
it's a-
Dang it! That was a good guess, Ski Man.
Hey, this picture right here, Caitlin draw that for us for Christmas.
Really,
Yeah.
that is good. I like that.
Ah, look, there's a cat in here.
Everybody in my family's talented at drawing but me. I cannot draw stick figures. And I'm not kidding you on that. I like the globe.
yeah,
that's amazing.
it's made.
Spins.
Now, if you put your hand under it, will it stop spinning?
Well, no, it won't, but my hand's too fat, so I'll take a piece of paper here and show you. This is levitating, actually.
Right, I knew that. That's why I said that.
See?
Yep. Part-time musician. He's got us
It's just-
distracted. Very cool.
All right. Well, that's my tour for the night.
I will
Now it's
unspotlight you.
9:25, so it's my bedtime.
Yeah. Thank you for joining. Hope to see you again Sunday night.
Yeah.
Join us for
Sunday
the
night.
12 hours.
What about Thursday night and Friday night?
Well, you can join those too, but I'm just saying on Sunday night, I'm going to go from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m.
Well, no, not with me. You're not, because I'll be in bed.
Oh, come
I'll
on.
come-
Live dangerously at night.
My time for this stuff's 9 to 9:30. You got my whole 30 minutes of fun time for my date.
All right. I look forward to seeing you again. Tomorrow night,
right,
wear
fellas.
a shirt.
Yeah, I'll try to see if I can run. Is there any ladies in the building in there, or just the men?
It's all men right now.
All right, fellas. Good talking
Have a
with
good
you.
night.
I'll talk to you again one.
See ya.
Ski Man says good night, Kevin's brother, or Ken's brother. So good night, my brother.
Peace.
Good
Good night. You know how to leave? Yep. Yeah, there he goes. That's my little brother.
He said when he said he couldn't see what he was showing us. My first thought was he must still be using the forward face the front facing camera and just physically turned his phone around and not
Possibly, I don't know.
didn't figure out how to press the button.
I'll see if I can't talk him into telling you one of the shows he just recently did, how much profit that he made from one album that he took that a guy bought off of him. One album. You guys will be blown away. What's his speed? He's got 33 and third, mostly long play. He's got some 45s. He's not a big fan of them. I don't think he's got any 78s. Although he was telling us Sunday that he turned a massive profit on some peach crates full of 45s. Long Dog says, can't your brother talk to your mom about staying up later? Yeah. Don't think that's going to help. Between him and my
I
oldest
can't, I
son,
can't, I can't talk to my mom about staying up later because, but when 11 o'clock comes, they're ready to go to bed, and I have to go to bed when they go to bed. So
you know, he does get up about 6 in the morning. He goes to work around 7. At the second to last place, he was the maintenance manager. He put in some 12, 14, 18-hour days. It was horrible. The place he's at now, not as bad, but he still works pretty hard. Bill, did you fall asleep during the game? It looks like you got your game face on.
Yeah, days been a lazy day, bad rainy weather.
Does that mean he fixes things, Ken?
Do what, Chris?
He maintenance man, he fixes things.
Yes, he's the maintenance man for the facility. He repairs things, paints the walls, gets the rooms ready when they need to be gotten ready. Anything maintenance related.
so many of your family work there. Might as
No.
well just make it a family ran facility.
This is, well, the last place Mrs. K worked, my brother worked there, his wife worked there, Mrs. K worked there, his daughter worked there. So there were 4 Stouts working in the same facility.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. The current one, no, he's the only one that works there. Mrs. K has thought about applying there, but she's not sure yet. And her logic is she's been at this place almost a year. She knows what's going on. She knows how it operates. If she goes elsewhere, she's basically got to start all over again, and that wouldn't
And
be
it'll be
good.
the same, it'll probably be the same bull crap.
It is. It is. You know how she told us last night there was 2 of them there? Right after she left, the other girl went home. Came up with an emergency. So Stealth Mode says hello to everyone over in chat. Hello, Stealth Mode. And yeah, vinyl albums make good money. I was just amazed at how much money he makes selling albums. I went and did a show with him a while back, and my goodness, there was someone constantly buying something. It was crazy. But the one I want him to tell you about, I'll let him tell you. It's just amazing. Send this to your brother. Let me know if he knows this channel. All right, I'll send it to him. Let me bring it up, and then I'll forward it to him.
You can hear a record without even having a speaker.
He's got such a wonderful turntable and needle that you will rarely hear any dust, any scratches, any skips. If you just sit there in the right spot and close your eyes, you would think they were right in front of it. It's just amazing. All right, I will send this to him, and I'll let you know. I got to go back to where I was at here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Firefox. It just keeps locking up. Long Dog said he lost a lot of albums due to water damage. I will let my brother know.
It's speaking of the 12-hour thing on the 31st for New Year's. In the past, at my old church, occasionally they've done New Year's Eve stuff where we stay up there, not watch the ball drop, but stay up there at church until midnight. Well, I asked my dad if they do anything like this at his new church, and apparently they don't, because there's so few people and they're older, and I guess they're ready to go to bed at 9 o'clock, just like your brother.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure if I still work for a living, I probably would be trying to get some decent rest as well.
Because you got to remember one thing about this church is
It's in Sheridan, Arkansas. Okay, got it.
no, it's quite a few of these. It's quite a few of these people at this church don't even have a smartphone and still using flip phones and don't even have a computer. So it's hard to I
You
don't know
actually
how.
give me an idea for the 12 hours. I hadn't thought about it until you saying the ball dropping. Maybe I'll figure out a way to, at midnight my time, we can all watch the ball drop. And then when it drops at your time, we can watch it drop again. And then when it drops on the West Coast, we can drop.
Can't you pull up like your all your West Coast and East Coast news stations and share screen it and have it side by side?
I should be able to.
Coast and,
Yep, I should be able to. But I hadn't even thought about that till you said that.
Well,
That's a
if
good
you want
idea.
the West Coast on there, I'll need one of those hats like they put the beer cans on with the tubes, except
Yeah,
I'll
there
need
you go.
coffee instead of beer.
There you go. There you go. Not a bad idea. All right, I don't have the macro running. Mrs. K's in there watching TV, so there's no need for overtime tonight. I will go ahead and end the stream. I want to thank everyone who was here. William, Josh, Greg, Alex, Sam, Jeff, Darren, Chris, Tony Wallow, Long Dog Ski Man, Stealth Mode. Yeah, I'm sure I'm leaving somebody out. My brother. Good to see him. Really good to see him. Been bugging him for about a year to join us. Sure hope he's not watching anymore. Oops. No, I know he watches from time to time. I do know that. Thanks, that's everyone. We'll see you tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. And let's, fingers crossed that I don't get anything. Let's go ahead and we started it with TSO. Let's end with TSO. Oh, wait.